It's great to see everyone this evening, and I am truly honored to follow in the footsteps of such an amazing teacher like Colette. I moved here to Columbus last summer by way of Alabama and Virginia, where I taught at both public and independent schools, collaborating with teachers to make gardens part of each school's culture, while providing professional development to my colleagues in an effort to integrate gardening into their curricula. I'm here this evening because I want to talk to you about our garden program here at Wellington. I could tell you the academic virtues of gardening and how it connects to science as students observe the life cycle of a plant or create hypotheses for the growing needs of various vegetables, or to math as students measure and chart the plant growth or calculate the area of a garden bed, or to language arts as students give purpose to writing through journaling and garden-based haikus, or to social studies as students map out the food miles a given produce travels to get to our grocery stores, or really the cuteness of a 3-year-old planting strawberries. But I believe you all grasped that already. Okay, so why gardening? Well, we can see how it applies to subjects and project-based learning, but what makes it magical and powerful is that food has meaning. We create community through food. Who here enjoys sharing a meal together? Come on, thank you. Now imagine if you had grown some or all of that food yourself. And imagine if your child had the opportunity to do so as well. As students engage in the garden, dig in the dirt, spend time outside in fresh air, moving their bodies as they interact with the garden, they are building cognitive function. As students interact with the garden, they are learning to use all of their senses in order to truly understand the elements, habitat, and space around them. It is those deeper cognitive connections for growing food that allow students to shift their thinking from being consumers of information to taking ownership of their learning. They build a relationship to food, and through those explorations, they begin to see food and the environment differently. Our garden program goes beyond just teaching or student memorization of a plant life cycle. It changes their core. Through growing food, students not only get the opportunity to explore healthy eating habits, but they will also get to share those with the community through a budding entrepreneur program, yes, pun intended, of student-run farm stands, creating their own community through food. All right, so what? Well, during my time in Alabama, I oversaw 7 school gardens that impacted 2,600 students. I worked with researchers at the University of Alabama in order to evaluate our garden program. We wanted to know, did it have a real, measurable impact on student engagement and student perceptions of school and, of course, food? Here's what we found. 52% of students were more likely to eat fruits and vegetables in the cafeteria. 23% of students were less likely to consume fast food. 31% of students were less likely to drink soda. 20% of students were less likely to choose candy, and their body mass index decreased by 6%. Now, this is not about hard labor or restricting diets. It's about building relationships to our food systems and giving students the opportunity to develop healthy habits through those relationships. We believe that when a child's health and education benefit from the garden, that we are not only investing in that child's future, but we're also investing in our community. So with that being said, I really look forward to meeting many more of you and working with you at one of our garden events. Thank you.